Hey my Cancers, this is TarotBae here with FlirtySavage Spirit. We're going to get into what's going on in your boom boom room, what's up in your love life. That either is the energy that's ushering in or the energy that is already here. So we're going to start out with some oracles. We have children, we have listen to your intuition, and we also have engagement. So of course the obvious, this situation could involve you with someone that you share a child or either children with. This could also be someone that you have known since childhood, or you guys were childhood friends, or you've known them from a long time ago. This could also mean that you meet somebody, or when you met them, you felt like that you instantly known them because you guys had some like kind of like past life connection that is here. It could also mean that your children go to the same school, play together, something of the sort, or you met them in some kind of way that involves the children, or that's how you guys end up reconnecting and revitalizing you guys' situation. I'm also getting with this children card. For some of you guys, this could definitely be a situation of, like, you know how you can be at a grocery store and say you're walking down the aisle, and then a child just randomly like says, mommy and daddy, or your niece or your nephew or your little cousin or somebody, or like a child in the family comes up and they say something completely crazy out of the blue, but it turns out to be like a prophecy. And with this listen to your intuition card, it's like the child comes up and they say something that's totally random, like, oh, you would be a great mom, you should be a mom. And it's like listening to your intuition, and when they are saying whatever they randomly saying, that it is indeed a message from you. So if you are around children and they just so happen to say some of the darnest things, there may be a message or some truth in what they just so happen to randomly kind of said, that may actually lead you to an engagement with somebody, or to accepting someone into your life, and that relationship actually goes to a higher level of commitment. For others of you, which is kind of a complete, kind of more of a darker little space for me, I feel like that if your child comes to you and says something to you about someone that you are engaging with, whether or not this is an actual marriage proposal engagement, or you guys are just kicking it of some sort, believe your child. They are telling you something that is truth. Listen to your intuition in regards to this, especially if they are saying something of where they feel like, they have been put in jeopardy, harm, or they just them themselves as a child have a type of feeling about the person that you're engaged with in one way or the other. It's an engagement, or you just kicking it with the person. The other thing that I'm getting is that have like that childlike kind of faith, instead of taking all your battle wounds and assessing this situation with this person. Like, allow this person in, and this is, I'm not saying this is the same person that your children has given you a red flag over, but I'm saying totally separate. Like, everything is cool, you like the person, everything is going great, but having like that child, like looking at it from the innocence of when you were a child, before you knew what heartbreak was. Like, listen to your intuition and actually move forward, especially if someone here has been putting like an engagement on hold. Go ahead and ask that person to marry you. If you've been keep backdating your wedding, or you called a wedding off, listen to your intuition in regards to it, in order to be able to move things forward in your love life. So let's see, what does Tarot have to say for my Cancers is going on or getting ready to happen in the boom boom room for my Cancers. My Cancers, my Cancers, my Cancers. So we have Judgment, that's in reverse. Separations, misunderstandings, long distance relationships is represented by the Judgment in reverse. This could also mean that someone is ignoring someone's call or calls, or it could be you ignoring your intuition, the call, saying the call to action and ignoring the call to action. Let's see what else we have here. Six of Cups So that's that children card here too. So judgment and the intuition, and then the Six of Cups and the children's card is pretty much basically like the same. Having a family, having nostalgia, having some type of familiarity that's here. It's also looking back on the past of how something used to be, or wanting something to be happy and peaceful again, vacationing again. Three of Pentacles is showing up in reverse. Not working together, not having all things work the way that it's supposed to in order for this situation to move forward. Eight of Swords is also showing here. Being definitely caught up in your thoughts. So I feel like King of Swords is up in the King of Swords, King of Wands. Some of you guys could have a decision to make between two people or three, because all of like three of the kings is up under the deck that's here. Or either you've gotten very, very different versions of this person at some point. And then now it's like more so someone here is trying to stand in their decision making when it comes, because something wasn't working. Like the parts of this engagement or whatever wasn't working at some point. And someone here is definitely very much so caught up in their thoughts with this Eight of Swords. They are definitely being held back. They're not able to listen to their intuition because they are so much in their head about this situation. They're unable to actually make a decision with this Judgment in reverse, to call it, you know, which is this a win or is this a loss? Like, what are we going to do here, you know? Destiny just wanted to fall out the deck, so I'm going to take that. So there definitely seems to be some type of fated situation that's here. It says Destiny is calling. Homeless is showing here. And then we have breakup. Nostalgia. That's all three of these cards. Nostalgia, Six of Cups, children. Like all of that means the same thing. And then ignoring this is with this Judgment card here. So for some of you guys, I feel like you may be ignoring your destiny, and not listening to your intuition. But others of you guys, I feel like there is someone in this connection that's ignoring the other person. It could be definitely a breakup that's going on. Someone moved out the house. That's why it's creating that nostalgia, because you're walking around and you go in the kitchen and it's like their favorite coffee mug is there. So you're like missing them, or either it's just making you be reminded of this particular person that's here. I just feel like that's something that, like, the wave of this new energy that's getting ready to set in is going to have someone being heavy on your mind, so that every time that you turn around and you look, it's like there's something that's reminding you of this person, and you may be like wondering if this person is going to come back, because you've been trying to ignore them or ignore the situation or ignore, you know, this destiny-ish, or going down the rabbit hole to pull up their social media or anything like that. You've been trying to ignore it, but it's like, my God, like, I'm having dreams about you. Like, what the fuck? I don't want you back, you know, or I want someone new. Someone new would be easier than dealing with you, you know. For some of the others of you guys, I feel like you also don't want to entertain this person because your intuition is telling them that they have a child on the way, or that they're actually engaged to someone else as well. You know, so it's like I don't even want to put myself back in it, and someone here is trying to figure out like why this person is pulling on their energy. Gossip, lies, deceptions. Not looking for anything serious is here, and don't reach out. So even though you're having this whole coming back to waste your time, baby mama drama, marriage. So this is toxic. This is toxic because this person could have been married to somebody else or had a baby with somebody else, that, or have children with someone else, but there's like drama with the person's baby mama, baby daddy, or whatever. If they do come back, like they're coming back to waste your time. They're not looking for anything serious. You know this. That's why you're not trying to reach out. But you may also like hear something about them, like that they're, you know, with child or having a child, or they're engaged to somebody, but it's some type of gossip or something that's here this week. So this is like the current energy or what's getting ready to happen here. So this makes me just feel like for some of you guys that you're needing to think if you should take somebody back, or you don't want to take somebody back, but they keep coming up in your energy and you don't understand and know why that is. But it's saying listen to your intuition. I kind of feel like they're coming up because there is something that you need to resolve. There's some type of attachment that is still here with this Eight of Swords that needs to be resolved, that still has you kind of like linked to this person that is here. Alright, so that's where I'm going to leave it at, Cancers. I hope that you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next read.